Hi guys, this is June.
And this is Eemeli, we're from Mors Subita and you're watching GRIMM TV.
How are you guys doing today?
Doing good, really good. Yeah, one interview down, few to go. Feeling good?
Really good.
Yes.
The album's out.
Yeah.
It's been out almost a week now, so can't complain.
Yeah, and you've already started like your like small Finnish tour to kind of promote the album. I saw some like pictures and stuff.
Yeah.
Seems like there were a couple of really wild shows.
Yeah. I mean, we had like 2 shows so far. They were really like intimate places, venues, and they were pretty packed. So it was really fun to play. Like, holy hell!
Yeah.
It's good to be back, like doing like that. It's actually our first like headline tour in a long time. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it
It's
feels
been many
great.
years since
Yeah.
the last one.
Yeah. True. Yeah.
Like you said, you just a good week ago released your new album. Well, how have the reactions been so far to it?
I'd say mostly positive, or at least we didn't know if there was any negative comments concerning it. But yeah, really positive feedback has been coming to our way.
Yeah.
Yeah. So far, like everything has been pretty good. I mean, people have been like telling us like after the shows, before the gigs and everything that sounds really good. Like they like the new songs, and I've heard a lot of comments and like good things about the vocals, good things about the like the sounds overall, basically, and it's been overwhelmingly positive, basically.
Oh, yeah.
That's good.
yeah, that's really good. Yeah.
I'd say many people have described the album a bit more intense than compared to the last one.
Yeah, and I agree.
Yeah,
It is.
Agree as well.
I agree as well. Because yeah, was going to be one of my comments. Like compared to your last album, this one is way more like straightforward, kind of slap or well punch in your face. Like there's still the melodic touch that you guys usually have, but it feels heavier and like the melodies are a little bit more, I don't know, hidden or like more subtle.
More tricky.
Was that like something that you kind of set out to do from the beginning, or did that just like come when you start writing? And
I think it came pretty naturally. I think this time. Yeah. Because the last album was so super dark and like different kind of times, and now we just had this like this fire to make something new, and like everybody was pretty much like, now we're gonna go forward, let's do this. Hell yeah. And you're gonna actually hear that. It's kind of fun how the attitude actually works towards the songs as well. But yeah, but of course the songs came from Mika eventually, and I think he had the like, yeah, I don't know, maybe he just went into the death metal thing.
Yeah,
more.
I think so too, because
Yes.
in this, let's say, latest album, Extinction Era, we went to a bit more trickier stuff, but also a bit more straightforward stuff. So this one is even a bit more straightforward, like punching in the face kind of thing. And I felt like Mika wanted to compose an album like that, and I was like, hell yes, yes, let's do it.
well, quite fittingly, you were saying there was a fire. Is that sort of where the album title came from, or not really?
Yeah, eventually, because there was like different kinds of themes all around at first, but then we noticed, hey, there was this song called Regenerate on the album. I think that started the whole thing, because we have the Degenerate single before, like on the second album or something like that, and then we wanted to do a opposite for that, and then we were like, regeneration, what could it be? Ashes, fire. Oh, yes.
Yeah, reborn.
Yes, stuff like
Something
that.
like
Then somehow that clicked something, and then we just I started working on these fire themes, and then it just came to what it is now, basically.
Yeah, I think the last version of the title was from our drummer, Ville. I think it was Origin of Fire.
Yeah, it might be.
Yeah.
Yeah. We actually like went through. We had like really many like different kind of name options, and they were all really good. But then we'll just send like a message to our watcher group like this.
Yeah.
And we were like, yes,
Yeah.
that is it. Let's
All
go.
agreed.
Yes.
Yeah, well, it feels very fitting because it on the album it really feels like you kind of have like some new fire, like some extra oomph compared to the last one, which I really appreciate because like I was listening to the album on my way here, and there's a couple of really like metal like gems, like really hard, like bam.
Thank you.
Going a little bit like further on like maybe things you did like differently this time around. Like, is there anything specific that you guys like are really happy or proud about, like how it worked out?
Well, I'd have to say the everything went pretty much with the same schematics like as before, but the recording process was a bit different because we did a lot of things separately now. So like last time we did all the vocals with Mika, but now I did everything by myself, and that like opened the option to try out different things and spend more time than if you book a studio for a week, you have the week, that's it.
Yeah.
But when you do it on your own in like some kind of a shit corner in your rehearsal place, you can just stay there all night, all day if you want, and do stuff for like as long as you want. And that's a thing that I really liked, because I was able to bring like more of my own sound into the vocals, because more time, more chances. Yeah, basically.
Yeah, I would have to say with this album I really loved tone overall, because we get the chance to work with Tu Madsen,
Yes.
who is he has done bands like Meshuggah and The Haunted,
Yeah.
etc. And he was really pro. And I feel like he got a drift like from the beginning, because it took like 4 test mixes before it was like, this is it. And then afterwards nothing had to be changed.
Yeah. I mean, he really, like we told him, we want aggressive, we want a bit old school, but not too much. It has to sound good, and he was like, let's do it. And yeah, that,
Immediately.
Yes.
Let's do it.
True, yeah, like a true professional for sure. Yeah.
And I feel like the overall sound indeed, like it feels like fuller maybe than for instance the last album or something, like probably adding to that whole album, packing a punch.
Yeah, I think so. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I agree.
True. Yeah. I mean, the last album was really aggressive too, but it was maybe not so organic as this one. This is more like everything sounds as it came out from the amp or the drum or the something.
We took quite a lot of time of adjusting those tones. At least I did. I think Ville did as well, and I know Mika did as well.
Yeah, while recording.
Yeah.
Yes.
So there were many different rounds. We did some demo versions of these songs and tried to tweak out really good tone. It had to be aggressive. It had to be, like you said, a bit more old school, but not too many, not too much old school.
Yeah.
A bit of modern twist.
All the good nerd stuff. Yes.
Yeah, but like you said, like, this one is maybe a bit more organic. Like now that you say it, like maybe that's actually why this album like maybe speaks a bit more to me, because it feels more like I'm listening to a band playing, like as if I would see you guys live or something like that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, makes sense. Yeah.
So good job.
Thanks, man.
Thanks.
I saw that like about a week ago or something. Like you published like one of those like videos where you discuss the songs.
Track by track.
Yeah.
Videos, yeah.
And you were mentioning that your drummer wanted a song with blast beats.
Yes.
Yeah, I feel like that song that you released it as a single have really turned a lot of people like onto you guys? Because it's like when I first heard it, it was like, whoa, is this Mors Subita? Okay.
Yeah, it's kind of fun because it goes straight to the point. I think it's great. Like, well, it's not the opener for the album, but the real first song, basically, because the first song is an intro thing. That's as you said. But hey, Ville got what he asked for, so yeah.
Yeah, let's see how the next one goes. You want a bit more speed?
Yeah. So this was 260 beats per minute. How about 300? You can do it.
Let's do it. Let's do it. I'm ready.
He's not regretting it yet.
Well, he's not saying it out loud, but he might be. So of course, this was the we had to play the intro thing live too. So first Into the Flame, then Fire Walk With Me. And it's a pretty harsh song to start with, so...
Yeah, it's like full on.
Yes.
First beat.
Yes, that is it. But he did it, so...
Yeah.
Props to him.
He's an awesome drummer.
Yeah.
He has to do some proper stretches to begin.
So, yeah.
You mentioned earlier a little bit that like you were able to take the time to kind of put more of like yourself in the vocals. Which like it really really comes across like that on the album for me, because I mean on this album you sound kind of more diverse and more like heavy or extreme than I've ever kind of heard you before.
Yeah.
Like more deep than ever, and like.
Well, thanks. Yeah, that is just the process of like actually going through like testing things basically, because it might sound more like extreme, but it's like the few later albums we did, they were like pure on like full voice all the time, and there's no dynamics at all. No, I mean there is dynamics, but not so much as now, and that's what makes it sound like more extreme basically. Because then when you have the extreme parts, they actually come through more like it's the same. Like if you turn up a song, if you like the chorus, you turn it up a little bit, it sounds much better. And that's the whole like thing. Yeah, but that's just because of the time we had to do this. Yeah,
it's good because like every time a band releases a new album and the vocalist really took their time to kind of like have that kind of wide range, usually those albums speak way much more to me, because there's that like dynamic of like going really deep and then just
thanks. Yeah, but this is a thing that will it backfired before the shows, because there's a lot of variation. It's harder to sing live. Holy shit. Had to go through quite a lot of rehearsal hours to make it work, but it's good now, so.
I can imagine so.
Yeah.
You were mentioning that like last album was like kind of like dark overall. Well, I don't want to call this one light. Are the themes somewhat comparable to what you kind of sang about like last time, or where does it come from this time?
I would say that how would I phrase this? There was basically like a lot of both themes or both album themes are dark overall basically, but now we have this. The last thing was more about my stuff and my struggles, and then there was more like global stuff as well. But now it's basically more like what I like see, like things that are more close to me basically, and it's like, shit. It's a hard thing to fucking describe. But yeah, it's more like it's a good thing we can edit this later. But it's more like I wrote about the things I saw like around me, like all the kinds of like mental disorders and the whole, and I mean like cultural things that I don't maybe approve, that are weird to me maybe, and stuff like that. But the circle basically, it's like getting smaller and smaller with the lyrics. So it's more like precise stuff and more like, maybe I would say easily understandable than last time. I think it doesn't require the like one's perspective to understand the lyrics. You can just go through it and be like, hey, this is this and this is that, and this is comparable to this, and this is a nice metaphor right here, stuff like that. So yeah, a really confusing answer, as it is in the lyric world. It's always confusing.
Yeah, it's like we always with the new album, we try to ask you like, what's the main theme with the lyrics, and is there any red lines?
Yeah, and then you see the message. What's the theme? Seen 2 days ago. Shit. Maybe I should answer this. Yeah, it's the thing. But yeah,
There was it. Yeah.
it's always like that. But I don't like to analyze my lyrics too much. It's always I write everything in the moment. It's usually like from 1 hour to 3 hours tops per song, and it's in a row, everything, and then maybe some tweaks after. But that's it. And it always comes from a thought of some kind. I don't know. It depends. You might see something on like social media. You might see something on the street. It might be like bananas are too fucking expensive right now. Something like that. It doesn't matter. Yeah. Yeah. Yes.
Well, I really like your kind of like sort of new sound, so to say. Hopefully, a lot of people find you guys through it and appreciate the music. Like we said in the beginning, you already started like a small Finnish tour, a headline tour. Are there any other plans considering like touring that you can share?
Well, we got some shows booked like next year already, like the beginning of the year, and then like some festival stuff, and but we can't share too much about those yet. But there are shows coming.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then we got plans like in 2025 already. Stuff coming out, but it takes time to go through all these, and
Yeah,
it's a slow
of course.
process. But yeah, there will be shows.
Yeah.
That's the main point.
That's good.
Yes, yes, indeed.
Because it'll be good to hear your new stuff live as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's been the response has been great so far.
Yeah.
Like holy shit, the album released Friday, and there were people like singing along with the songs already on this show. So I can't wait until the next one.
Yeah, that was amazing.
Yeah, I was like, holy shit. There was like this. There was a fun moment when I was singing this song, and I was watching this guy going like singing every lyric right. And there was like two mesmerized with that, and then I fucked up myself.
I didn't know that.
It was the Blood Eagle, I think it's the second pre-chorus or something like that. I was just starting to sing like something like out of this, like it was probably the previous part or something like that.
Oh.
But it was funny. It was in all, in all, yes.
What is this guy doing?
Yeah. How can he be this good with the lyrics? Holy shit, even I don't know this.
Should I give him the mic?
Take it. Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Yeah, well, still cool for you guys that there's actually people already like full on singing along with the new stuff.
Yeah, it's really
Must feel pretty good.
Yeah, it's amazing. Like,
Yeah.
Out of this world, basically. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's so awesome because after all we spend so much time and effort to get these things done. Album, let alone with the music videos as well. So it takes time, and it takes basically everything we have is on the record. So it's nice to see that response coming like that way.
Yeah, for sure. All right, guys. Lots of luck with the album still, and
Thank you.
touring, and well, we'll see you on the road.
Yeah, hopefully yes.
Is there anything at all you would like to add? Still, say to whoever ends up watching this.
Yes, a massive thanks to everybody coming to the shows, listening to the songs. It's been a ride.
Yeah, see at the shows. It means most to us.
Yes. And thank you for the interview. This was
Thank you very
great.
much.
No problem. Thanks for the talk, guys.